What is up, everybody? This is Tarot King. Today I'm doing a tarot reading on what does your shadow self want to tell you? Who is it? What's its energy? Okay. Our shadow is the part of ourselves, in case you didn't know, that you repress in the backside of your mind. And it's your true self, okay? It's not a demon, it's not evil. You may have been told this part of yourself was evil, but I digress. The main point being is that your shadow is just a part of yourself that you may hide from society or anyone really, maybe because of the way you were raised or fears or circumstances. I digress. It's a part of yourself, okay, that wants to come out and play, is how I simply like to put it. Pile one, and pile two and pile three, we're gonna have the timestamps in the comments so that you can fast forward to your reading. And please like this video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. My Facebook can be found in the links in the description, okay? Other than that, let's get into it. I just want to see who your shadow is and what it wants to tell you. And I'll try my best to relay a message to you, okay? Okay, so I just want to get into it because my mind keeps going to other subjects, and I'm like, no, let's get into the shadows, okay? Pile one is the clear quartz dragon. It's a dragon head. Pile two is the crazy lace agate unicorn. And pile three is the banded agate dog. Okay, if you feel called to more than one piles, by all means listen to them, okay? Other than that, we're about to get started, but again, I'm going to show you all one more time. Pile one, the clear quartz crystal dragon. Pile two, the banded agate unicorn. And pile three with the hold on, this was crazy lace agate, okay, but this is the banded agate. Or agate, however you want to pronounce it, but yes, the little doggy. Okay, so we're gonna get into it, starting with pile one, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so if you are watching, welcome, pile one. This is your shadow reading. We're gonna get into what is your shadow, who is it, and what is it trying to say. Again, you picked the clear quartz dragon. This looks a lot like ice to me. So I feel like things are cooling down, okay? Or like your shadow is very cool. It might want you to drink more water, just because I'm thinking of ice. This is like an ice dragon to me right now. Yes, okay, but it's clear. Okay, clear quartz is used to clear things up. Okay, let's get into it. What is your card saying? So we have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Okay, so your shadow wants you to experience more joy. Plain and simple. Let's continue on. We also have follow your heart. It will lead you to the right things. We have travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. This was the main one from the what is it called? Vikings Tarot, Rune Tarot. Okay, this is the Ace of Cups, and this is the main card that represents your shadow. Okay, your shadow wants love. Like I said, and I had looked at these cards and put them up, and really didn't think about it, but like I was getting ice, I was getting water. Drink more water. This is the Ace of Cups. Cups represent water and tarot. Okay, so you definitely are thirsty, because now I'm thirsty. And that being said, it wants love. Your shadow wants love. In the light, okay, you know who you are regularly, you may not drink that much water. You may not want that much love. Okay, you may be like a lover, but like not the most Romeo and Juliet kind of energy. Okay, because again, this is your shadow and it's the suppressed part of yourself. Whatever your shadow wants to tell you, it has to do with love. Okay, Power One, and joy. Again, you delight in the love of life and bringing a spirit to fun to all that you do. Um, yeah, and then again, you have travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. So like excuse me, your shadow really wants you to have fun, to travel, to add more dimension to your life. Okay, again, drink more water, but also with the Ace of Cups, it's a cup of overflow, and this says following your heart will lead to the things, to the right things. Okay, and this is like literally like giving me like flow vibes, and again, overflow. um and this is a card of emotional fulfillment, so it represents your heart, and again, following that heart, following that love. Okay, it's like a GPS inside of you. Literally, the elements of water is like our intuition. Okay, so your shadow is wanting you to connect more to this energy of a fun, loving energy that leads you to add more dimension into your life and just have some fun. Okay, knowing that your heart will lead you in the right direction. We got two crystals here. It says snakeskin agates with strength, privacy, and self-love. So it starts with self-love. I just want to clarify. Okay, and it says being comfortable in your own skin takes time, and snakeskin agate helps boost self-esteem and self-awareness, so you can do just that. Snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd. So if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with activities in peace, this is the stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate a kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. Okay, so like snake, shedding the past, going with the flow, but loving yourself. Okay, and it talked about if you don't want to be seen by a crowd. Again, like I feel you're being called more to listen to your heart, not the crowd. Okay, and truly, fully embody yourself. Follow your joy. When you have a kundalini rising, like this card talked about, things just start to look different. Okay, things. And that is Kundalini rising is in Eastern traditions. Okay, most people know if you're watching a tarot reading anyway, but that is where your chakras, okay, are open, and you're fully embodying self, like this said. But there's like a fiery snake within you. Okay, and your shadow is very much self love, joy, doing what you need to do kind of energy. We also have Rainbow Aura Quartz with aura healing, magic, and universal light. It says, fused with titanium, the metal of power, Rainbow Aura Quartz is amplified with enhancing healing properties. This stone is able to heal human energy fields by infusing the aura with rainbow fields of light. Rainbow Aura Quartz is a wonderful companion for astral projection, okay, dreaming, sleeping, traveling while you're sleeping, okay, and out of body experiences, joining you to the beyond while keeping your physical self anchored. Color, hold on. Colors have a healing quality in Rainbow Aura Quartz and are able to match the tone to your aura's energy field to repair and release blocks. Living your life in color with this crystal is a must. Let me say that last line again. Aura Quartz are and hold on. Rainbow aura quartz and are able to match the tone to your aura's energy field to repair and release blocks. Living your life in color with this crystal is a must. And this is a rainbow. And then like the first card that I got, it's really actually, the colors are really vibing. Okay. So very color coordinated rainbow energy. This, kind of shows that there could be blocks when it comes to your aura, your energy field, the energy around you. but that is time to live in color. Okay, like to love yourself and to live in color is pretty much the main message from your shadow side. Again, to travel, do things that make you joyful, and know that it starts with self-love. Let's continue on just a little bit more. Okay, we got the Six of Swords was the bottom of the deck. We'll put that over here. We have the Eight of Cups. What else? The Four of Cups. We have a lot of cups in your reading. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. Ooh la la. So your shadow is really an Ace of Cups. However, I feel like you met some people who were like this Ace of Wands here. Now this is again passion. And here's what I'm trying to say too, because this Eight of Cups here, it's like you had a start pile one with someone, a fiery start, and it was passionate and desirable, but you had to walk away because it wasn't fulfilling. It's almost like this was just a kind of lust kind of energy. And now you're moving forward to better days, okay? And it's almost like this person had you bored with just sex or just the D pics or just sensual talking. Okay, but I digress. You know, this person again is looking at the loss, and yet heaven is trying to hand them something new. And it's like you walked away from something that was just fire. And that's, you know, fire is great and dandy, passion and desire is great and dandy, but you want to be fulfilled emotionally, okay, especially with the Ace of Cups. And that being said, you are moving forward from turbulent situations, obviously, okay, because you walked away from something that was quite frankly boring you, is kind of the vibes. And if you haven't done this, this is your shadow. Some again, the part of yourself that's more in the back of your mind. And like, I feel like you could be around connections that are very passionate, but and you want to just have fun, with this joy card here. But again, you're walking away, you're moving forward, you're traveling, you're doing something to bring this passion into your own life, and instead of just, you know, D pictures or whatever this might be, that you had to walk away from. It looks attractive, I ain't gonna lie. But you said, I need to be fulfilled emotionally. I don't need fire. I'm thirsty. I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. So, yes, yes. One second. I'm just kind of organizing. Okay. All right, and then we got the Seeker, and it says thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Your shadow is a seeker. Your shadow is thirsty, like it's been in a desert, okay, like, and it's holding a wand, right? It's had the passion and desire, but it's thirsty for some truth, something to quench its thirst, okay? And that's your emotion, love, okay? You don't just want passion, you want love. And that's what your shadow is telling you. Very thirsty. Like, and again, you did pick the clear crystal dragon, who I was at the very first of your reading. I was like, maybe I need to drink some more water. This looks like ice or something. I digress, you know. Ultimately, yes, your shadow, the part in the back of your mind, is thirsty for truth, at least some truth. Just give me some truth, right? Again, when you follow your heart, it will lead to the right things. And it looks like big travel vibes, because not only in this, and it's interesting, look at this Eight of Cups. Hold on. It's like you started with this Ace of Wands, and yet you still holding it right here and here. They're both walking the same direction. They're both leaving something behind, okay, and walking towards whatever will quench their thirst, because this is leaving something, again, because it's not having that emotional fulfillment. I still like some of y'all are still might be holding on to this wand here, okay? You don't have to be. But this is, again, your true soul is this Ace of Cups, not just this Ace of Wands, which both are great in their own elements, but you're thirsty. It's like you've been walking through a desert and you're just like, whew, I need to be refilled, okay? And very interesting. And last but not least, we have Black Cohosh with purpose, direction, and vision. Okay, so you have a purpose. Definitely, even with this Ace of Wands energy, it's very fiery. And not only does it represent lust and passion and desire, but it represents a new path, okay? And like you've walked, you're on this new path. You are meant to be joyful. Don't get me wrong, okay? But again, you want something that will quench your thirst, okay? For truth, and also, yes, emotional fulfillment. But yes, you have, it seems like you definitely have direction. I mean, if you look at the Eight of Cups, they're like, this ain't working, goodbye. And then this Seeker here is like, all right, let's go get the compass, okay? So ultimately, pile one, your shadow has direction and vision and purpose, and it knows where it's going, and it won't settle for less. It will not settle for less than joy. Okay. Joy, passion, but most importantly, emotion. hmm Love. Okay. Love for, starts with love for self. Again, you had this snakeskin agate, and then it turns into this like rainbow crystal living in color. Some of you could be gay, or don't have to be all the way gay, but I mean, your shadow is coming through very colorful. So I got to throw it out there with the rainbows. Some of you could be gay and you're just thirsty. Okay. But nah, you in the boat. You moving forward. Okay. Your shadow is wanting you to know that we don't settle for less, and we're moving away from a turbulent situation into calmer waters where we will be fulfilled and our thirst will be quenched. Okay, that is what I'm getting for pile one shadow. Comments and let me know if this resonated in any way, shape, or form, because I'm gonna go ahead and move on to pile two, and I'm just gonna do it and bust it out there. If you feel led, please comment, like, subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up button, okay? Like, don't be a hater, but if you are, it don't matter. But I like the thumbs up, okay? Anyway, if you feel like you were drawn to another pile, I will see you there. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I hope it did. Okay, thank you for supporting me, for sending tips, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing. For those who don't know, my tip jar is in the description, but it's not necessary at all. But I mean, I'm a Capricorn. I'm not ashamed to say I like tips, okay? But just so you know, okay, if you ever want to support the channel and send a Cash App, my link is in the description. And I just thank you so much for even thinking of me like, I would like to bless Tarot King, thank you. But I digress. We're going to move on to pile two. And we have this crazy lace agates, pile two. Welcome. Okay, let's get it. Excuse me. Okay, so we have acceptance with you are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. You could be letting people go. You could be, oh, my allergies. Okay, sorry about that. Maybe you're letting your, them sneezes go, them boogers go. Let me calm down. But anyway, it says you are ready to release control of the situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So pile two, your shadow is already coming through with a big release. It's a little bit like pile one. If you felt led to pile one, by all means, check it out. Okay, but I digress. We're gonna keep going. So this is showing up as very independent energy, and it's very green for the heart chakra. Let's see what else we got here. Oh shoot, and this is green too, and it says you will have financial security in life. Again, you could be cutting out situations or people that's blocking you from your money, that's blocking your heart chakra. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is one of my favorite cards. It's like unicorn vibes, okay? And it says, you're creating a you that you will be proud of. This is, again, messages from your shadow. And so your shadow wants you to know to be proud of your business, to be proud of you. Yes, it's good that you're cutting people off or situations, and you may not be doing that in the light because, again, this is the shadow and it is the repressed part of us. But your shadow is very financially abundant. It's very unique. And it wants you to know that you're creating a you that you can be proud of. Okay, let's see what else. Three of Wands. Again, you're creating a you that you're proud of. This is a patience. That your ships are coming in, being calculated for your blessings. Okay. What else we got here? The Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Don't have to be any of those signs. But again, like literally, I mean, this is big confirmation. If you picked Pile 2, okay, your shadow is very abundant. It makes money, okay? Because in both the Oracle and the Tarot, again, we have you will have financial security in life. And this all this green, it's beautiful. The Queen of Hearts even excuse me, the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles typically represents someone with a really big heart chakra. Okay? And when you have a big heart chakra, it's very abundant. As you see, there's this bunny here. Okay, bunnies are symbolic of prosperity, fertility, abundance, but also money. That includes money, but yeah, children, it can go many ways. It can go very deep there. But I digress. Your shadow is a money maker, and it's very has a really big heart. And I feel like, again, like sometimes you can give too much to people, yeah, because you're so giving. But you're being patient on maybe a business idea, working on these businesses, but your shadow is very financially minded, okay? And let's see what else we got here. Okay, we do have this Three of Swords, and that's about pain. And I was talking about the heart chakra this whole time. Okay. And again, where it says you're creating a you that you will be proud of, with this Three of Swords, I have the tattoo, okay? Pain brings logic, and I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but no, this is actually telling you to be patient with your business as you're creating the you that you want to build, and as you're letting go of people, because again, it says you are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So you're embracing the rhythm, but you're letting go of people and situations that caused you pain, that would block your financial growth, your financial independence, because this is actually blocking your money, whatever pain this may be, whatever pain you're thinking about right now, that's what's probably blocking you from your money and living the best life, not gonna lie. Okay, let's continue on. We have the Nine of Swords at the bottom. So two cards of pain and anxiety here. But again, this is a reading on what your shadow wants to tell you, and this is why we do shadow readings, okay? So this is juicy. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, all three of these piles have different energies, but pile two, your pile, it has so much pain and anxiety within that it needs to be resolved, because I'm a big on shadow work as of recently, especially because I'm a Capricorn. I'm building businesses and stuff like that, and you have to be ready for shadow work at any given time, okay, with this Nine of Swords and Three of Swords especially, because as a boss you are called to do things that other people don't want to, and you need to be able to transmute darkness into light pretty quickly, not rapidly or anything. Like, you're being called to be patient, right? Okay, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. But as a boss, as this Queen of Pentacles, you got to make money, and so you can't just be crying all day. And you can be a boss and still cry. Don't get me wrong, but I digress. This is the reason we're doing this. And you have a lot of pain and anxiety that needs to be dealt with if you ever want to truly move forward. But again, that's about patience and like taking a weekend to write down whatever this pain may be, whatever this anxiety may be, and then setting it on fire. And we have a full moon in Aries, okay, the fire sign, uh, in like 6 days from when I'm doing this video. But anyway, this card represents who your shadow is at its deepest. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. This is basically who your shadow is. Okay, let me just, okay, excuse me. And it's interesting too because we have two, three, or we have two threes. Okay, so that threes are about independence, creativity, and fun, but also working with others. Okay, and you have two threes here, but then we have two here. Okay, so this is who your shadow is. It's a map maker. I feel like you're feeling stuck because there's this energy of waiting, abundance, and then pain, right? Okay, and the pain is kind of blocking, I feel, who you truly could be at your highest levels. Okay, and this Two of Wands represents going after what you desire, not what everyone else desires. And then we have this unicorn here, and again, you are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. You're going with the flow, but you're ready to follow. Your shadow is ready to get out of its comfort zone. It's ready to make some money. It's ready to find value in self. And a lot of the times, let me just, excuse me, a lot of the times when we start our businesses that we've been waiting on forever or whatever, um, it can heal our childhood wounds. I know that sounds crazy and materialistic. I'm a Capricorn. But when we start making money, we start to, and something that we have created or done, um, it helps us to have value ourselves. It helps us to say, I went through that, I worked through that, and I did that, and I made that money. Okay, but I digress. It's not all about money because again, there's a lot of big heart chakra here, and the heart is blocked by grievances. The heart chakra is blocked by grievances. And you can simply say, I let go of all my grievances. I am loved by the universe and I'm making this money. Okay, say something like that. But your shadow is ready to follow your own desires and not follow everyone else's. And that's what I typically associate with the Two of Wands. It is two desires here. You have to pick one, okay? And he's making a map. Okay, you could be traveling too. And again, you have this Nine of Swords and y'all picked crazy lace agate. This is a stone that they use to attract success, but also it's called the happy stone and happy lace, okay? Because it makes you happy. Just keeping it around, rubbing it a little bit while you're meditating on financial matters, and letting them go, whatever you need to do. But crazy lace agate lets me know your shadow wants you to be happy. It does not want you to be in anxiety. But mm, mm, excuse me, my mind just went blank there a little bit. Yeah, your shadow. Okay, it's this anxiety here, this fear, this pain and it wants you to be happy, not just to cover up the pain and anxiety, but to think of okay, this is what shadow work is too. Why say we have a trigger about someone who is causing us to be angry and then we blame them, right? No, our triggers are supposed to show us, or they do show us why are we mad. And it shows more about us than it does about them. So this shadow right here, which is yours, number two, um, what I'm seeing is pain and anxiety about something. It's going to be different for everyone, specifically money, though. Okay. Worth, even. Yeah. Worth in yourself as well. And to get this crystal, I'm just saying it. Get some crazy lace agate to help to be happy and to have your self-worth and to be successful. Like, I mean, come on, just put this little unicorn in your pocket there. Okay. Oh, and it's crazy. Y'all picked the unicorn and that this girl is a unicorn. Okay, so that's crazy. Yeah, y'all are magical. You're independent. Like this Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. And you can't catch a unicorn. But it's like, again, you pile two, you're ready to go after all you desire. And you're calculating, you're kind of making a map. And you can't skip over the pain. That's the scary part about shadow work, okay? But when you dive in and you say, why am I mad, or why am I feeling guilty? Why am I feeling wrath for that person? It shows you like why, and go deep and say, that is why I do that, right? I grew up that way. And so that's why I'm thinking that way, maybe. Or I don't know, maybe get a tarot reading like you are now. But for the most part, I see that you're ready to go after what you desire, and that you're creating a you that you're going to be proud of and have worth, okay? And you will have financial security. And this is from your shadow. So you may not think this in the light. You may think, oh, I'm broke, I'm worthless, that type of energy. But you have this Queen of Pentacles, this unicorn, this green here. Okay, you have ships coming in, okay? And literally you're planning to move forward. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this one. It's interesting. We got, what is it? Multiflora rose. Okay. And this looks like the Two of Wands. And there's a spider web here. So you're definitely feeling stuck, pile two, when it comes to your pain and your anxiety. Whew. Okay. Your pain and your anxiety. And I got this tattoo because there's rain on it. Pain is like the rain. It brings growth. It's not comfortable. It thunders, And with that being said, when you face it, you're able to, whatever, when you're real and authentic with whatever that might be, you can show love to that part of yourself and heal it. Okay. You're not stuck in your pain or your anxieties for the rest of your life. Now with this card, it says antagonism, conflict, and disharmony. So in the light, because this is a reading on the shadow. In the light, I feel that you deal with antagony, or whatever. Is that how you say it? Antagonism, conflict, and disharmony. And it's like you're feeling stuck in this web. Okay. And again, it's like Two of Wands, which we already have wherever it went. I don't know. Bless. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Now you have the Four of Wands. Bless. Okay. But no, it's like you feel stuck, and then you're ready to go after your desires, is what I'm seeing from your shadow. And again, you're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So you're letting go of people, situations that touch on your worth, because you could create a business with what you desire. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles and like financial security, I can't deny it. Like I was like, can they create a business? Okay, no, but I looked at your cards, and yes, the heck you can. And it's like you feel stuck though. Now let's continue on. Just a couple more. We have Sunstone. It says leadership, confidence, freedom. It's very fiery. And the Two of Wands that I pulled, again, is fire. Okay. And it says freedom, confidence, leadership. Sunstone shines bright, ignites willpower underneath the sun's rays. A stone of leadership, Sunstone gives you the courage to step out on your own and dare to make a difference, okay? And it says, radiating warmth and vitality, Sunstone brings confidence to the beholder and is known to bring good luck, fortuitous in nature. Sunstone brings out your natural talents, allowing you to shine like the star you are. Sunstone helps fulfill karmic contracts, alleviating pressures around a sense of purpose or fulfillment. Abundance will flow once you nurture your gifts. So once you just naturally tap into your own gifts, abundance is going to start to flow into your life. This even talked about karmic contracts. fulfill karmic contracts, alleviating pressures around a sense of purpose or fulfillment. So there's some relationships that are just done, and it's nothing that you did, they did. Well, yeah, so maybe, okay, with this conflict, antagonism, disharmony, they were just meant to teach you, to show you to go after what you desire. They were just meant to show you that you're worth, to be honest. Some of these karmic contracts be crazy, okay? But once we learn a lesson with someone and why they, not necessarily why they did what they did, but what you can learn from what triggered you and the pain in that situation, again, that's what it's for, is to show you your worth, to show you you're a leader, to be confident because you're a unicorn. I mean, I got that tattoo too. Look, y'all got both my tattoos in your reading, okay? Woohoo! Okay, but it's all, again, I got the unicorn for magic, innocence, um, childlike wonder, rainbows after the rain, okay? And then again, the rain comes. These swords represent logic. They're lessons to be had. But you're magical. You have those unique gifts, okay? You're a unicorn. We also have bonding, accepting servants. It says, there are presents in the presence. Charai shows you the gifts of living in the moment, enhancing gratitude and appreciation for the day to day. This is true acceptance, letting go of expectations for what your life should be and embrace what is right now by just being. Charai brings deep healing to your physical and emotional selves, down to your very cells, by reconfiguring your old programming into a new way of processing your daily life, okay? And it says, after all, it's about perspective. Charai helps you face your fears, see reality over projections, and live your truth. So this is literally like, again, you need to see your truth, okay? You need to see reality over the projections of others, because you're a unicorn. They may have caused you pain, said some stuff, but you have gifts to tap into that are creating abundance, okay? We also have, I got two more, okay? And it says self-love, replenish, and cherish. So show yourself mad love wherever that guilt may be, wherever that pain may be. Anxiety is really what's coming through when it comes to money and your worth, okay? And say, why am I thinking this? Is it useful? You can always hit me up, guys, for a tarot reading, just a personal, if this doesn't resonate, okay? But and just to dive a little deeper into your shadow and get to know your shadow and love that part of yourself, you can truly transform your life, okay? So, but it starts with self-love, and love transmutes darkness into light. So there's no reason to be afraid of the darkness, your own darkness, especially your own fears, and just loving that part of yourself. Like, okay, not being in denial, but just loving that part, and then unconditionally, and you can transform your whole life. But I digress. We're going to keep on going. It says, vibrating with love. Pink highlight allows you to shed layers of negative thought patterns, like we were just saying, beliefs, as you connect to the essence of your true self. Pink highlight helps you embrace your spiritual practices as a way of life, preventing you from picking up bad habits to begin with. With this stone, you will make choices out of self-love, honoring the highest version of yourself, and trusting that you will make decisions for your highest good. Yes, that's that Two of Wands energy. That's this acceptance energy. Again, just embracing the flow of life and letting some people go, okay? And it says, honoring the highest version of yourself and trusting that you will make decisions for your highest good. Pink highlight is a natural form of mineral salt known to cleanse toxins from the aura and replenish one's energy field, okay? Ooh, I jumped. This one's the last one, and then we got this one too. We also have storyteller. What I'm noticing as well is that this is green, and we have a lot of green here. Heart chakra energy. It says ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Okay. And then there's the self-love, original gifts, leadership. What I'm seeing is like this. First of all, your pain gave you stories to tell, not like a victim thing, like, oh my God, this happened to me and that happened to me. Your pain gave you stories to tell wisdom. Okay, your pain gave you stories to tell other people. You could be a tarot reader, doesn't have to be. You could be a preacher for all I know. Okay, but this pain gave you more logic to speak into the atmosphere with love, with the open heart chakra, and you're much more wiser now. Okay, and your shadow wants you to know that how much of a leader you are, how to transmute these negative energies by just loving yourself, knowing that your worth and your finances are coming in, are big. So your root chakra, I'm not gonna lie, could be a little bit blocked simply because this is your shadow and it's the repressed part of yourself. And also your solar plexus chakra. It's the yellow one. Yellow and red chakras, okay, for you, Paul, too. But I digress again. Just saying, I open up my root chakra. I let go of all fear. That can help with that. And I am open to the abundance of the universe. And say it like you mean it. Don't say it like I just did, okay? Say it like you mean it. Say, I am open to the abundance of the universe, okay? And I open up my root chakra, okay? And my heart chakra, and I let go of grievances and know that you are connected to abundance. You're destined for that, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles and you will have financial security in life. That's very aligned. I can't say that enough. But you must nurture your gifts, pile two. Follow your desires, not everyone else's. And I'm not saying to like completely be rebellious, unless you can handle that life. I'm an Aquarius moon and rising. I'm naturally rebellious. So I'm like, if you can't handle it, leave. And if you like it, stay, is pretty much me. But, anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that. I'm just saying if sometimes your uniqueness can scare people off, but you're a unicorn, policy. So I digress. Again, you learn so much wisdom from all you've been through. And now it's time to make some money. Now it's time to share your gifts, to love yourself. Okay. And now this is the last one that I didn't read. It says chakra alignment, foundation, and karma. So both the first and the last card is talking about karma. However that resonates with you, again, this is a message from your shadow self. And it says, an exceptionally high vibrational crystal, rainbow Myoanite, allows you to face any challenges, karmic patterns, and pulls out the drudgery of the past. Let me just say, that's what this Three of Swords is about. This is the drudgery. And I was literally like gonna tell you guys, like, pull out those swords. I don't know if I did. I'll have to watch it in the playback. But your shadow wants you to pull out those swords from your heart. Okay, because it says again, karmic patterns, and pulls out the drudgery of the past that is ingrained in the energetic body. It heals emotional traumas on every level, rebuilding the foundation for a healthy support system from the inside out, connecting you to your spiritual team. This crystal can guide you in seeing multiple perspectives, offering many solutions, existing in ultimate alignment with all the chakras. And I was talking about all the chakras earlier. Okay, but anyway, Rainbow Mayonite, I hope I'm saying that right, helps you to step into your authentic truth. This one talked about expressing your truth, living your truth is all that matters. You're the leader. You literally just need to live your truth, pal, too, is what your shadow wants to tell you, okay? To be frank, okay, and to speak your truth. Like what I get from this card is the psychic from the Matrix, okay? Like that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Because you have the cookies, okay? But bless, you need to follow your path. You need to follow your desire. Know you're a magical unicorn. Some days it's going to be rain. Some days it's going to be rainbows. But this spirit is asking you to maybe cleanse your chakras and nurture your gifts. Live your truth is what your shadow is saying. Live your truth, express your truth, love your truth, okay? And pull out the drudgery and that causes the pain, that causes this anxiety in your head, like I can't sleep, because ultimately you're so much more worth than that. You have so much more worth. You have this Queen of Pentacles. That's the Queen of Worth. Okay? And you need to love yourself and nurture your gifts and love your gifts. Okay? Follow your desires. Pull out the drudgery of the past and love your freaking self, because you are this very abundant person. You're destined to be this very abundant person, and your shadow's coming through to tell you that again, you're creating a you that you'll be proud of, and that you're gonna have financial independence, and that yes, it's good to leave some people behind. Yes, it's good to leave the nest. Yes, it's good to get out of that spider web, okay? Because you're feeling stuck with conflicts and disharmony, arguments, different people's opinions. Well, now it's time to follow your own passion with this Two of Wands here. And again, when you follow your own passion, because that's what I was going at earlier, when you follow your own passion, Pao 2, sometimes it hurts because it's almost like you're leaving the nest. You're leaving people behind because they don't agree with you, you don't agree with them. And it's like, I love you, but I got to follow my path. And so you must take the pain that comes from these psychic attacks from others that would tell you, don't start that business. Okay, don't be unique. Don't be weird. Don't be stupid. You know, they be acting like that when you're just a unicorn. And they're telling a unicorn not to be magical pretty much. And again, y'all picked the unicorn, so it is so lit that y'all have this unicorn here. And you need to heal your self-worth and take out this drudgery, this pain, this circumstances that cause you to overthink your abundant, your leadership, and your truth. Your truth is the highest. Your shadow wants you to follow your truth so bad. It wants you to get a map and write it down, okay? Because ultimately it feels like you're in a spider web where people are conflicting and stuff, and you're letting people go, and that's good. But you need to know that ultimately it was for this Queen of Pentacles, abundance, fertility, your heart chakra. Live your truth, be confident, and be a confident leader, and nurture your gifts, and so much abundance will flow your way, and you will be unstuck from this spider web, and you'll be telling stories. Because the pain, let me be real. I got the Three of Swords, right? Let me be real. I like to talk about my painful experiences to help others to heal. Now, excuse me. I'm not saying I just like over here in pain all the time and blah, 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 blah. But when it's time to talk about my pain, baby, I'll talk about it. So maybe someone could heal. But I see that your shadow is very much a storyteller, in a good way. It says the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Okay, so follow the signs as well. Follow the angel numbers. Literally, this card right here that I read talks about seeing, let's see, connecting you to your spiritual team. This crystal can guide you in seeing multiple perspectives, offering many solutions. There's many solutions to your problems, okay? And it says, existing in ultimate alignment with all the chakras, Rainbow Myonite helps you step into your authentic truth. I feel like I missed something. Besides, this lets you know that there's many perspectives and many solutions. And then this talks about you can see through symbols and see life through symbols and what else? Express through life, stories and symbols. Okay, so and then Pal 2, I'm getting that some of you might be able to channel like anything, like really like music or movies. You could see the movies playing on in your head. Now, this can be good or bad, okay? Because one of these cards said, see reality over projections. And I was just talking about this on my Facebook about shadow work and how people can project. And you are like the you are like the screen. It's just a blank white canvas. And then those other people are projecting their energy onto you, their light, their aura, right? Okay. And you're just the screen. You a blank white screen in a good way. But they are projecting their images into your brain, into your aura. And literally this wants you to think about that. How you are a magical unicorn, And you don't need to be, sometimes you can be anxious or in pain, and this is just based off projections of others, okay? And you need to love the part of yourself behind those projections of what others are trying to put onto you, and just live your truth, because you feel stuck and you're conflicting, and it's time to fully embody yourself and go after what you desire and embrace the rhythm of life, because you have money to make, okay? And you are a leader. I hope that this resonated with somebody out there, okay? If it did, please comment, please like, please hit that thumbs up button, because ultimately it helps me help you. It helps me let me know that you liked it, okay? Other than that, comment, whatever you got to do. I hope that this reading blessed you, and I hope to see you another time, okay, pile 2? We are going to go ahead and move into pile 3. Okay, pile 3. We're just gonna get right into it. Okay. Y'all picked the banded agate dog. Agate, whatever. Sorry, my nail looks dirty. Whatever. Okay. Banded agate dog, pile 2. Welcome, pile 2. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. Okay, so we start off with past. This, again, is a message from your shadow. And it says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Okay, this is very orange, matches my shirt. Orange is the sacral chakra. And you just know you're a creator, and also to be confident in your sexuality. Okay, that's why I'm wearing orange right now, baby. Okay, and it says again, pass through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So there's some things in your past that are quite frankly stagnant, just sticking around, not moving. Release it. Okay, this is your main card on who your shadow is, and you got Thor, the Emperor from why would I want to say Ice Age? Anyway, Thor. Okay, and he's looking good in this tarot deck. I'm like, dang, Thor is looking spicy. This is your shadow side. Your shadow side is a boss. Is a boss ass bitch. Okay, that's a song. I'm a boss ass bitch. Okay, but I digress. Anyway, this is Aries energy, and we're about to have an Aries moon in like 6 days, 5 days now, 5 days. And anyway, their key phrase is I am. Okay, and your shadow is saying, who are you? Because you have some things to release from the past that, quite frankly, again, are not benefiting you, and you have to boss up. You are the boss, is what your shadow is telling you. Now, let me just say real quick, I love this crystal. Oh, I just hurt my elbow. Again, this is banded agate, and this is used to balance soul, mind, and body. Why would you want to do that? So your life could be balanced, duh, and so your energy will be right. Okay, but this is also a stone used to cut energetic cords with people who are psychic manipulating you, like sending you psychic attacks and trying to control you, like a boss or a preacher or a mother or a father or a brother or a sister, anyone who's trying to control you. And so it's funny that that crystal is used for this, and this comes up as you're the boss. You're the boss, okay? Point blank, period. And again, this stone is also used for, again, balancing soul, mind, body. And this is literally asking you to let the past go so you can move the free forward, okay? So continuing on. Part 2, we have quartz here, and it says growth, alignment, and cleanse. And we have 2 white crystals, and they both say cleanse. So that was very interesting, okay? Again, this is to help protect you. It's kind of like to put a shield around you, okay? Loving this energy, by the way, and just even holding this for a moment. Now, this crystal, again, you're supposed to hold it or have it around you for a very long time. It works over a long period of time to rebalance your life. But I digress. Okay. And it says containing all the colors of the spectrum. Quartz is considered to be a high vibrational crystal with many metaphysical powers. A conduit of energy, quartz generates electromagnetic energy and dispels electricity. I was looking at this electricity the whole time. I was like, how does this connect here? How does this connect? Okay, so let me say it again. A conduit of energy, quartz generates electromagnetic energy and dispels electricity, absorbing, storing, releasing, and regulating positive or negative energy. Wow. Quartz is highly personal and works with your energy field one by one, or excuse me, one on one. That's what this does too. Okay, that's crazy. Attuning to it according to your needs. Quartz is easily programmable, allowing you to set your intentions so that the stone works in your favor. Set your intentions wisely. A message from your shadow. So it wants you to cleanse. There's something electric here going on. Again, energy, positive and negative. And this is a stone to protect against negatives and to keep your positive flowing. So very interesting. And lightning is made up of negative and positive electrons, or whatever they're called, energy, whatever you want to call it. Interesting. Electrical. Okay. Moving on. Is this the one I just read? No. Calcite. It says amplify, cleanse, and open. Again, both of these crystals have cleanse. Y'all may need to clean your house, may need to drink more water. I think all of you do. And again, take out the trash. Okay. And it says double trouble. Calcite has a unique optical quality. When you are looking through the stone, it appears doubled. Calcite can amplify energy for higher awareness and healing, pairing well with other crystals and taking on their attributes to increase their metaphysical abilities. A powerful dissolver, calcite transforms negative energy for release and renewal. It also aligns the chakras, cleansing the aura of toxicity and renewing energy flow. Calcite reminds you that there is always a new beginning. You just have to decide when to start. How to, this is such an aligned reading. But this crystal will, getting some banded agate, y'all really need to get some. It's also called the colorful the earth rainbow, something like that. Because there's usually like different shades of this crystal. But again, I feel like Pal 3, you have dealt with some manipulating people, negative energy, especially bosses and leaders, okay, mentors, things like that. You are cleansing out, again, things of the past that is stagnant, okay, so that you can, what does it say? Situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. You're transforming your heart space, okay? You're rebalancing your soul, mind, and spirit, your energy. You're shielding yourself from the negative bosses, the negative words spoken over your life, the negative situations, and there's a cleanse, there's a detox happening. So again, so you can remember that you're the boss of your own life. And I love it. Okay, continuing on. Yes, we got oak, and it says wisdom, masculinity, strength. I mean, come on. Your shadow, Power 3, is a beast, okay? And you could have dealt with toxic masculinity, I'm just saying, but no, this is you. This is your shadow. It is a warrior, it's a leader. It takes over, takes over the world, and it shoots lightning from its fingertips like Thor here. But look, it says masculinity, wisdom, and strength. You're dang, okay, very similar cards here. What else we got here? And then we got damsel, which is feminine, but I'm thinking of Meg from what's his name, Hercules, okay? And he was like, I just watched this a couple days ago, the video on Facebook, and it said, are you a damsel in distress? And she said, I'm a damsel. I'm in distress and I got this. Okay. This says understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay, that's why she's coming through. Because this bandit Agate and this energy of people think they're the boss of you. Even like on Hercules, what I was just mentioning, Meg was bossed around by Hades. She was looked at as weak even by her hero. Hercules, and she had to say, you know what? I see you strong there flexing. And she was again, I'm a damsel, I'm in distress, I got this. Okay. That's who your shadow is. It's very like, I don't need no man kind of energy, because I'm my own man, I'm my own boss, I'm my own warrior. Okay. Yeah. And even mentors specifically. All right, continuing on. We have some extra ones for y'all. Let's start with the tarot. The bottom, the Chariot. I think that was the first card. Let's continue on. The Queen of Swords. There's a big emphasis on how wise your shadow is. And that doesn't mean you, like, again, this is a reading on your shadow, the repressed part. It doesn't mean you're stupid in the light. But this side of you is very calculated. Okay, it's very independent and it doesn't want no leader. Okay, and it's letting go of the past, definitely cleanse, and then this past card, and then the Chariot is moving forward with both shadow and light. I feel like pile 3, you are very connected to your shadow already. Okay, because again, the Chariot represents both shadow and light, and it's drawn by typically a black lion and a white lion. In this deck, it's a fancy car. I digress. Okay, but there's power here. There's power. Forward moving with wisdom. All right, what else? Ooh, the Hierophant. Next to the Queen of Swords, pile 3. And then this is mentorship. This is the preacher sharing his food with his students. And then we have the Fool. And then we have the Fool. Okay. So, yeah, you had mentors. You've learned a lot of wisdom. It's not like you're hating on them or anything, but you're your own boss now. You're ready for a new chapter with this Fool here. And it's funny that y'all picked the dog, and then this is the main card with the dog. Okay. So like, you have friendships by your side. You are guarded, okay, from negative energies, especially from pastors. Okay. Just kidding around for the most part, but it's true. A lot of our mentors can F us up. But I just see that you're moving forward with all this grace, with all this wisdom that you've learned from your past, and you're very independent, like very powerful and strong. And your shadow is this. So if you're in the light and you haven't been able to get things done, that's because, again, what is this used for? It's used to protect against psychic attacks, to protect against people who would project onto us whatever they want to say or do. You make us feel inferior, if that's the right word, insuperior. Okay, but again, in the light, you could be very drained. You haven't done the dishes. You haven't taken out the trash. You haven't, for instance, for instance, I got a big old pile of tarot cards on the left side. I ain't gonna show y'all right now. I'm cleaning it tonight, but lots of tarot cards. I got lots of tarot cards to clean, and that's because my own psyche, had been attacked. Okay, by people who were playing games and shit, who I even probably saw as a mentor. So, pile 3. Don't doubt your own abilities. You are the boss of your own life. And I'm feeling this energy. I can't really explain it. Like, I feel grounded. I feel free. and more balance. So definitely y'all need to get some banded agate just to carry around in your pocket, just to remind yourself that you are the boss of your own life. And to move forward. Yeah, with the Fool, it's a new chapter. And everyone thinks he's foolish, but he's not. He's actually the wise fool, is an archetype. And so it says it several times that you're wise here. Let's continue on. Moving forward with all this wisdom, and yet they call you a fool. It's so funny. It's so funny. Let them think you're a fool because you're actually a warrior. Again, I'm getting that damsel in distress, but you're not. You're like, I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Okay, that's the vibe. Definitely watch Hercules maybe for a channeled message, Pile 3, because you even have Thor here, which is not Greek mythology, but you know, it's that vibe of Hercules kind of energy. Or yeah, you could even watch something with Thor, but I'm getting Hercules is what I'm channeling. So, Okar, yeah, with this, it says wisdom, masculinity, and strength. I'm getting Hercules energy and Meg from there in y'all's reading. um, but some people are gonna think you're a fool, and then you take off your shirt and they see you're ripped and you have this 8-pack, right? Like I'm thinking now of Avatar when he took off his shirt. Had been in jail. They thought he was an old man, and he took off his shirt. He was ripped, right? Okay, so let them think you're a fool all you want, but actually you're so strong and so wise and calculated, and also you cleanse anything of the past that isn't serving you, and you get ready for this new chapter. You just keep on moving, and you let them think you're a fool, but you actually have so much wisdom. And I feel like you're very connected to your shadow, pile 3. Out of all the piles, this is you got a card that represents yin and yang, both shadow and light. Hold on, I'm running out of time. We'll just pull these last ones, okay? It says, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. You've learned so much, pile 3. Embrace it. Again, you've learned and cherished your experiences because they are divinely fated. They taught you so much, okay? We also have realized you have all the qualities to be a leader, and that's what these situations should have been teaching you. Put that right there. All things, all the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. So new things, okay? And then also something from your past will resurface. It's okay to revisit. So just like Meg fell for Hercules, there could be an ex from your past that might show up. And it's interesting that the first card was past, okay? And then this card says something from your past will resurface. It's okay to revisit. For the most part, this is just spirit showing you the stagnant energy. Okay, this is your shadow, showing you, showing you the past things from the past that are stagnant, that it wants you to heal, to love, and to cleanse. It's to cleanse so that you can remember you are the boss of your own life. You are the leader, and you carry so much wisdom. You carry so much wisdom from what you've been through. And all the right things are going to come to you no matter what. Okay? And again, sometimes from your past will resurface. It's okay to revisit. Okay? So before I go, I'm just going to see what this dice say. Let's see what the dice say. What is the dark side, the shadow side of pile 3? Pardon me, the shadow side of pile 3. What does the shadow side want to tell them? We have Pluto. That is the death and rebirth and represents our shadow side. Okay, Hades energy. We have Taurus. Lord have mercy. Okay, second house. Pluto, Taurus. Transformation, self-esteem. Taurus is, the Hierophant. You have the Hierophant. And that is connecting to Taurus, okay? Traditions passed down from generation to generation. Of course, those things are going to come back up in your mind. But you're having a transformation in that. And then we have the 12th house, which is the past, okay? So, transformations when it comes to religion, even the way you eat as well, because Taurus likes to eat. But for the most part, I'm seeing that you're this free spirit now and you're accepting change. And it's funny because this is Taurus, this is Aquarius. That's how I see it. But anyway, in tarot, this is Hierophant, this is the Fool. Either way, this card doesn't like change. This because it represents passing down traditional knowledge, but this one is newness. It's new, from the Aquarius energy is from the future, and it serves the collective by being their weird self. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been in this situation where I had to leave the church so I could read tarot cards, right? And your shadow wants you to know, again, to learn that you have this wisdom, that you can accept change, move forward, and transform. And I would even look up, guys, Taurus in the 12th house, or Taurus 12th house Pluto, or Pluto Taurus 12th house, whatever you want to put. And I even type in astrology owl, because astrology owl has just a very short, usually has a very short description of that kind of person born with these placements. Again, Taurus 12th house Pluto. Google that, okay? For an extension of this reading on what your shadow is trying to tell you. I use astrology owl. You don't have to. You can just Google Taurus 12th house Pluto and just see what you find. Yeah, I'm gonna pull one more. But you're like that damsel in distress. But again, you're like, I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I got this. Okay. Let me put that up. Okay. What is one more card for pile 3 with the banded agate dog? What needs to be known to them from their shadow? We have reveal, and it says love underneath it all, emotional breakthrough, revealing what's been hidden. Someone could be revealing themselves to you. You could have walked away from them. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, outplay. Someone tried to play you. Okay, and it says clever idea, battle of the wits, and scheming perfect plan. Ooh, let's just pull a couple more now that got spicy. Okay, we got passage. Yes. Life transitions, new possibilities, new chapter in love. You're in a new chapter. And your heart. This is also saying don't let your heart be hardened by the things you've been through, but just keep it as wisdom. Okay, one more. Oh, a sweet love, innocence, sweet memories, feeling like a kid again. I was just channeling the song, the video, Little Rascals. They had a dog as well. Okay. And I was just channeling Delilah and what's his name? Alfalfa. You could have had an experience like that where, because Alfalfa was writing to Delilah and saying, "Dear Delilah," I think that was her name, "I hate your stinking guts." And he really didn't mean it. He was really trying to write something else, but he had his boys there with him who was punishing him for cheating on the gang with the girls. And anyway, he was like, "Dear Alfalfa, I hate your stinking guts." So you have someone like that who is acting like they hate you. "Dear Alfalfa, I hate your stinking guts," but really they're just trying to get you to know, that they love you. I'm getting that Hercules and again Meg vibes, but again, the main message from your shadow pile 3 is to let the past go. Know how powerful this masculine energy. It's very productive. It's very electric. Electricity came through twice. That is both neutral and neutral. Excuse me. That's neutral energy. Both positive and negative energies create lightning. Okay, so being able to be neutral is what I'm seeing for you. Even Meg on Hercules, she was like working for Hades at first. Okay, so, being able to be right in the middle in a good way so that you can be a leader. You have a very electrical mind is what I'm seeing. Yeah, but this is the main card of your shadow. It's a warrior. It's not playing no games. And sometimes things from the past could resurface. Don't let that bother you. Things are coming to you in the expected ways. You are a leader, is what your shadow wants you to know. And again, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. You're coming into a new chapter of love. I see someone's going to reveal their heart to you. Keep moving forward. Don't excuse me. Keep moving forward and using these logical lessons that you've learned to your advantage. And just remember, if anything, just accept this new beginning, okay? Because even this is like death and rebirth, the past house, and then this is also like stopping to smell the roses and beauty with Taurus. But I digress. Again, guys, look up Taurus, 12th house Pluto. If you want an extension of your reading, know you are original. You are cleansing your energy of anything stagnant. Is really I get two messages. Okay, one, you're a boss ass leader. Two, you're rebalancing your energies just like this banded agate dog. You are rebalancing your mind, your body, your soul. You're balancing your whole life from the ground up to just be patient. And usually there's colors, right? Like levels and colors right here. You're going from the ground up, and I'm seeing that you're climbing the ladder, but that you're doing one thing at a time, at a good steady pace with this Taurus here, and you're building on a foundation instead of instead of listening to what others have told you. Okay, like you're being the boss of your life now is a big message I see. And there's love for you too, but it's like, again, you're very independent, and it's almost like you don't need no love. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So like literally you rely on yourself, and this is bringing balance into your life. Okay, because sometimes we can be in relationships that are codependent, and it's like you learned your lessons and now you're a boss. Okay, pile 2 or pile 3, my bad. Pile 3, yeah, you're definitely moving forward. You have some. Oh, and I don't want you to forget that you're wise. Okay, we have wise here. We have wise here. There's another one about what wisdom, the wisdom you've learned. You are so wise, and this is what makes a great leader. Okay, literally, you have the power to be a leader yourself. Okay, so don't let the negative words that come up from the past, let them surface, and then just like release them. You can write them down, set them on fire. A lot of people do that nowadays, okay? But um you can speak it and then say, you know, I like basically I forgive you so and so for saying that I was just a little squirt when I know I'm a boss. Whatever you got to do, okay, to release it. But Spirit wants you to know whatever resurfaces from your past, it's only to show you your power again. And sometimes the universe tests us with things we've already been through, like even someone in your ear in the car, and they're just calling you names and calling you, saying you do this and you do that, and you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and you were like this years ago, whatever. It's already annoying me right now. Have your boundaries. Don't give them your power, because you are so powerful. Like I can't even explain how powerful the power I'm seeing here. And then yeah, people are gonna call you a fool. Keep this happy-go-lucky energy. Let them think you're a fool, because then you reveal your truth. Okay. And I feel someone definitely loves you and stuff, but right now you need to be getting rid of your past stagnant energy that causes doubt in your leadership, and anything that causes like trauma in your power, in your masculinity, the ability to women can have this too, the ability to clean the house. Not just that, but be productive and provide for the family, things like that. Okay, we all have that masculine energy, especially you, Power 3. Your shadow is very masculine. So that means in the light, okay, you're probably really feminine. You're not, it's not that you're not powerful in the light, but in your shadow, you have this masculine emperor ready to take, like you got, it's basically like you got two emperors here with the oak. Oaks are even in the Bible written to represent strength as well. So, baby, okay, you're very strong. And again, you're this damsel here. Queen of Swords even gives me that vibe of I'm a damsel, I'm in distress, I don't need your help. Okay, that's your shadow. Now, in the light, things could be different. In the light, things could be like, oh my God, I love you, 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 and oh my God, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. But really, when it comes down to it, you're like a bro in your shadow. Okay, it's more like, what's up? I got a business to start. Okay, no doubt about it, Pile Three. You are wise. You are a leader, and you are independent. And don't let the past connections, whether it be a pastor, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a cousin, think that they can out mentor you, um, like it's a game, when you are your own mentor. You are your own boss. Okay, Pile 3, I just want to get that clear. Okay, period. Let me know in the comments if this resonated in any way, shape, or form. This was beautiful to do for the collective. I hope that someone resonates with this. Comment, hit that like button, that thumbs up on YouTube and Facebook, those who see this on Facebook. And those who are watching this on YouTube and haven't seen me on Facebook, know that my link is in the description. You can find me on Facebook, all my platforms, TikTok as well, through that one link in the description. And also, you can donate if you would like to. I have both Cash App and PayPal. Not ever a necessity, but always appreciated because I'm a Capricorn and I like my money. So if you enjoyed this reading and it helped you get acquainted with your shadow, if this blessed you, you can always bless me through the link in the description. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Much love. May you be blessed and may you be powerful with this Thor, masculine, leader, Queen of Swords, damsel in distress. Excuse me, damsel energy. Okay, you a damsel. You looking good like damn. Okay, and you are in a new chapter. But before you step into that chapter, just go through the lessons that you've learned, and again, let go of that stagnant energy that just ain't serving you no more, that just would empower you and make you feel less than a leader, because you are a leader. You're destined, Pile 3. Okay, much love, guys. Peace out, Tarot King.